don't wait up.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself, and so because at the end of the day, it comes up. It's our fault.
Yeah.
But be prepared, customer. You know that every year they're going to have some snow. Every year they're going to be garage will be swamped. They won't be able to accommodate you.
Every year.
Take the 3 weeks before won't kill your tire.
No, for
It
sure.
won't.
I send out a campaign to all of my customers and clients that have tires in storage with me in the middle of October to say, look, come in earlier, get your tires back. Let's get your snow tires on. I'll give you a free jug of washer fluid. And then that way you don't need to stress about coming in the rush, because we want to make sure that our customers receive the same level of service. And being a 6-bay shop, we can't take more than 30 cars a day, which is what we've been averaging, 25 to 30 cars since the snowfall. Yeah. So my favorite story with that is I had at one point in time like 8 people at my counter trying to book their car in after the snowfall, the day of the snowfall and the day after the snowfall. And we've already got people booked in 25, 30 for the next 5 days. And they say, I tried to book online and your next available appointment's next Tuesday. And I'm like, so what makes you think that it's any different coming to talk to me than what my system's telling you? There's a reason. And the one guy says to me, and I was at the end of the day and I'd had it up to here, and he says, I didn't know this was going to happen. And I looked at him, I said, what? November in Canada? You didn't know it was going to happen? It snows, man. It snows.
We hear it every year. It's not going to be any snow this year.
Yeah.
This year, no snow.
All it takes.
Dig every day.
People ask all the time, do I really need snow tires? Do I really? I said, look, once you have snow tires, you will see the difference. You will understand why it's law in Quebec.
There might be not snow.
Right.
But it'll be cold.
It'll be cold, and
So
the stopping and the efficiency and the traction.
That's a big one, actually. Again, also what people believe is that snow tires are for snow. They're for the cold. Tires get stiffer. Summer tires or all-season tires get stiffer when it gets below, the manufacturers say 7 degrees, but let's call it 0 degrees. That's when you lose traction. That's when you lose grip. That's when you lose performance. But winter tires, they remain softer. That's the most important part, actually. Whether you're driving in 10 centimeters of snow or on dry pavement, you don't necessarily need to be driving on snow for a winter tire to perform. It performs really well when it's cold. That's the most important part. Yeah.
Now, it doesn't really matter when you get them on earlier, a little earlier, but for some tires, especially the much softer tires that stick to ice, like the Blizzaks, it is very important to get them off before the heat.
What we tell customers is, look, these tires are made to remain soft by negative 30 degrees Celsius, right? Imagine what happens when you drive and the pavement is at 30, 35 degrees Celsius. You're going to destroy your tires.
Yeah.
And also, they're much softer, so you lose grip, so more braking distance, and your tires are not going to last. So you need to take them off.
Right,
sure.
right. And some of them, like I said, are more prone to others, because I've seen people drive in June with tires that they bought, the year prior, and we're telling them you need snow tires. Well, I just bought them last year.
Yeah.
But you took them off in June and you've been driving 150 kilometers a day. It's too late. Yeah, exactly. So rank the following in order of Canadian disaster, okay, for tires. Potholes, construction season, or forgetting winter tires. What do you see the most tires from?
You mean forgetting winter tires?
To take them off, like what we just talked about.
This is, a lot of people decide to keep their winter tires these days because of budget reasons, right? We see that more and more. So it happens more and more because tires are expensive, so they keep it. And we've seen that happen more and more. So that would be a big one. Potholes as well. Yeah, for sure.
With potholes, we see a lot of rim damage because it's the low profile tire. So the tire doesn't take the impact, the rims do. So you buy these additional fancy packages for these cars with the low profile tires and the nice big rims, and then you put on your snow tires because you don't want to buy the second set of rims. So we put on your low profile snow tires, which cost a lot in most cases, and then when you hit the first pothole, you crack your rim.
I have a good story about that actually, and that's also something that people don't realize. Most vehicles nowadays come with bigger rims than before, right? A Toyota RAV4 comes with 19 inches standard almost now. So, and last year we had a case with the Chevrolet Equinox EV. They came to Canada. Nobody was expecting them. They came in 19 inches or 21 inches, and a lot of them came with 21-inch tires, which are huge tires, and especially in their size, they're very expensive. There was even an article last year because there was a shortage across Canada because nobody forecasted. Actually, it's the manufacturer Chevrolet that didn't communicate with tire manufacturers that these vehicles were coming to Canada, so nobody had the tires, and they had to buy 21-inch tires, and people were like, "I need to spend $3,000 on a set of tires." Because it's higher rims, right? So people don't realize that. And as you said, they're low profile, so they're more prone to damage to some extent. Yeah, that's another thing that we see also.
So, touching on that, you mentioned the EV.
Yep.
Because that's the big hype right now that everybody's talking about, whether they're coming or they're not, or they're here or they're staying, or they're 2035, is gone. Whatever. There's a lot of EVs on the road. A lot of the Teslas have specific tires for that vehicle.
Yep.
Is that correct in saying?
So EVs, people tend to think, I need what we call XL tires, extra low tires. So what's important is to watch what we call the load index that's attached to a vehicle that will tell you what load the tire can carry.